So let's talk about torture. Last night, we didn't finish until 3 a.m. Cleaning, breaking down the fire lanes, leaving the entire parking lot better than we found it. Because that's what you do when you're a guest. By the time we crawled into bed, it was well after 4 a.m. We started at 7 a.m. the previous day. That's over 20 hours of solid physical labor. And then the next morning, early, you drag yourself out of bed, muscles screaming, to clean again, to break down the hoses, the shovels, the brooms, the wheelbarrows we used to clean up the night before. So, why do we torture ourselves like that? Voluntarily? Because this isn't just work. It's growth. It's giving. It what happens when something bigger than yourself, because it grows your soul. So when all is said and done, and the fires are out, and the gear is packed, the fire team gathers for a debrief. We sit together, tired, dirty, some of us a little stanky, half-delirious, and we share our magic moments. And today, in our debrief, there was one theme that came up again and again, and that was family. Not the family that you're born into, but the family that you choose. So what was interesting was this fire team, there were parents with children next to them, parents and kids working side by side, generations learning from each other, people from every background coming together with one shared message: to give back, to spread light, to lift humanity. And so as I listened, I realized that this is family. This is what it means to belong. Because when life knocks you down, and it will, when you hit that dark night of the soul, and you will, you can reach out to this family and they pull you right back into the light. And that's exactly what happened to me. When I was at one of my lowest, I reached out to my family, my fire team family, and they welcomed me back like no time had passed. They lifted me up, and they didn't just welcome me, but they welcomed my daughter too. And that right there was a magic moment. So all weekend, people were coming up to me saying, "Your daughter is so strong, so kind, so confident." Someone even asked me how I felt about her being so independent, so comfortable moving through the crowd of people from ages 12 to 82. And I watched these kids not on their phones. That alone is a miracle. But talking with adults and laughing and learning, absorbing stories and advice from generations. And then at one point, my daughter turned to me and said, "Mom, I want to have friends all over the world and friends that last for years like you do." And I tried to play it cool, didn't want to ruin the moment by crying or giving her a hug. But that was the moment that made it all worth it. Because this is a legacy. And this is what legacies look like. It's not the money. It's not the titles. It's not this hairdo I'm rocking right now. But the connections that live on in the people we've loved and the ones that we lift up. See you tomorrow.